Today is a very important day throughout our country. Yes, over 99 million people have already voted, but this is only about 2/3 of our electorate. Every American over 18 should go out and exercise their right to vote. Stay tuned after the bumper for more information.
Get the money. Get the money.
When it comes to knowing what's important to most Americans, a president candidate once said, "Is the economy stupid?" and that still holds true today. We know that numbers can be presented in order to persuade voters to vote a certain way. And with all of the messages encouraging us to go out and vote, some citizens can become indifferent. Here are a few things to keep in mind throughout the course of this day, as millions go out to vote. We are in an unprecedented time because our entire economy was shut down. Many experts agree that it took about 8 years to recover from the Great Recession. There are economists that are touting a V-shaped economy right now, and they even talk about the 33% increase in gross domestic product in the United States. This is great for our third quarter of this year, but keep in mind there's still industries that are struggling right now. When you think about airlines, hotels, cruise lines, and other forms of entertainment, they're still reeling at this very minute and fighting to stay solvent. Many of them potentially will need bailouts from the government. It's expected that 4 million businesses will have closed by the end of this year. At the same time, 1.3 million businesses are expected to be created. This does show a net loss in businesses, but it also shows that the economy is trying to recover. In the last jobless report, it shows that the claims had gone down to 751,000. This was the first time that it was under 800,000 since March of 2020. Seasonal hiring has helped to improve the jobless claims number. During the Great Recession, there was a total of about 37 million unemployment claims that were filed. Since March of this year, that number has been 66 million. The 1 week highest total during the Great Recession was 665,000 jobless claims. During this pandemic, that number has reached 6.2 million. The long-term effects of this unemployment will be studied for years to come. However, our immediate analysis shows that there will be permanent job loss, reduced wages, and needed training for our American workforce. Note that we've seen record deficits. This has been created because of the stimulus packages that have been passed recently, as well as reduced taxes due to tax cuts. Because of our deficits and ongoing tension with China, they've pulled back on investing in U.S. treasuries. They've gone from owning $1.24 trillion in U.S. bonds down to $1.06 trillion in U.S. bonds. Japan now is the leading holder of U.S. treasury bonds. So any additional borrowing that would be done on behalf of the United States would have to come from Japan, Asian countries like Taiwan and Singapore, or the Federal Reserve. Note that our deficit has been $3 trillion over the past 12 rolling months. This represents about 20% of our total U.S. output, and figures have not been this high since World War II. If you like information like this, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so that you can get future videos like this. As always, thanks for watching and get the money.